Hey everybody, Foley back for some more Foley Fables with Stasis Bone Totem. Stasis Bone Totem is a point-and-click horror sci-fi game. We are playing Charlie, Mac, and Moses, who are stranded on this oil rig that turns out it's not actually an oil rig, it's a clandestine scientific research thing. And wouldn't you know it, shit's gone wrong. Somebody wanted to summon Cthulhu or some bullshit, and they got what they wanted, I guess. Anyway, we've come here thinking we're just salvaging, gonna make some money out of scrapping some of the stuff here. But no, instead we got horrors. Previously, on the last stream, we managed to get to the bottom of the rig, where we thought the drilling was going to be happening. But as it turns out, as we said, there's no drilling happening here. There's just a research laboratory all the way at the bottom of the ocean, and that's where we are now. At the end of the last stream, the ocean decided to make its way in and invade the lab. We were about to be drowned, but we have momentarily got a reprieve. Our three characters have been split up, and they now have to sort of figure out a way to get back together and explore the rest of this base, and then also find a way out, because the only way that we are aware of to get out of here is not really viable anymore. Right. Now that we've got that all sorted out, I wanted to check something. So, I was pretty sure that this game was keyboard and mouse only, but as it turns out, it does actually have controller support. So, kind of curious what it does. So, okay, so it looks like it's still a virtual cursor. It's using the Xbox controls, but that's fine. And there's no button to pause video. Highlight ping is on bumper, okay. Access the menus. What I really want to know is quick save on the controller, and it's not. Okay, so I'm gonna keep the keyboard attached anyway, just for quick save things. But otherwise, we're gonna try to use the controller a little bit and see how that works out. All right, back to it. Is all of my audio working? Game audio, microphone audio, we're good. Okay. Secure locking iris leads to the water overflow chamber below. Access appears to be controlled elsewhere. Door's locked. Plastic sheeting. Portal rims are draped with protective sheeting, shielding against damage and inconvenience caused by intruding ocean water brought forth by capsule launches. Terminus. The squat domed room offers a dry reprieve, though presents little in the way of warmth or any clear path onward. Instead, the structure subtly shifts to and fro as it jostles with ocean current, accompanied by whispers of metallic murmuring. Whispers of metallic murmuring is not good. That means something's about to break. Storage racking has been left bare, either unused or ransacked. I've collected VHS tapes on my other. Alright,
yeah, it's the escape pods. And big shock, they're all gone.
At least someone got out of here alive.
There's one left.
Wait. Pods aren't all gone. And not everyone escaped.
What do you mean? Someone's alive?
In one of the pods.
God.
They're not moving, but
Talking.
I can hear them inside. Hello? Can you hear me? Are you hurt?
It's hard to hear. I can't really tell what I'm looking at. It's a hand. That's about all I've got going for me. Okay. Open.
Not gonna be easy. Lock will be pressurized.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
If you can hear me, I'm gonna try and get you out of there. Just stay calm.
Okay. Do I have anything I can use? What she got? Money. He doesn't have anything. All she has is an igniter. Can I break the igniter, maybe? Can I use the igniter here? Oh. This is the only thing I can interact with. And I don't know what to do with it right now, so let's have a look around. Vacant tube. The absence of functioning escape capsules paints a grim landscape for those who now find themselves stuck within the metallic ocean floor maze, lost in clambering through an abandoned and flooding facility. Escape facilities expended or defective. You've leaped into something. I get it back. There it is. You've leaped into the catastrophe long after others clamored to escape it. We're not. Things are not going well here. Okay. I suspect I will need help from Moses or Charlie. Okay. Charlie is in, I think, the diving bay. Okay. There's some kind of submersible down here. That's good pipe. Not good. Don't actually know what I'm looking at. The inside of the pipe, maybe? Okay. Messages. Welcoming of a Noonan to the collective. We are pleased to announce the birth of a Newman, placed in STEM on this very day. Jebediah, the first of his name. Came to pass that the Nexus was plagued by the presence of one of the 9 who showed contempt for the rules and brought discord to the network with its injudicious conduct. But the Church is also merciful and did offer Newman a chance to repent and reform its ways. So let this be a warning to all who dare defy the will of Cain. The consequences of disrespect and disobedience are severe, and none shall escape the fiery wrath of judgment. But fear not, for even in the darkest of times, Cain's light shines bright. Those who follow the path of righteousness shall be rewarded with a place in the Nexus, where they may thrive and reach their full potential, far from the reach of fiery abysms. May the light of Cain shine upon us all. Just a reminder that Cain is like the CEO of Cain Corporation, and he is apparently a god now. Alpha Lab construction confidential. Established that True Complement 9. Status decommissioned. Research early ecological exploration. Early archaeological exploration. Sorry. Okay. Research. Okay, that's a diving suit. Am I gonna regret looking at these? It's not a suit, actually. It might be a submersible of some kind. What am I looking at? Why are his balls so spread out like that? Trash? What were people trying to delete? Is there a break on it, or is it just a graphical artifact? I'm finding ruins at the bottom of the ocean. Shark? Why they would delete these pictures? Why they're in the trash? Right, personal log is locked.
Staff in unauthorized areas are subject to search and seizure.
Change wallpaper.
Insurance does not cover damage
Does it make a difference? Change wallpaper. Maybe one of the wallpapers has the password on it or something. Oh, I mean, I doubt it. This just seems very silly to put into it, but I don't know. Gives you an idea that this was an actually used device. There's nothing there. Matt Barton, Biodays Maintenance Personal Log. Happy birthday to me! I'm 90 years old and I don't look a day over 45. It's one of the perks of a pampered life as an organ insurance product. Lifeblood Corp at your service. To celebrate, I ordered a Kazu Marzu and washed it down with a Kanana something. Live maggots and all. Lovely. I've always been a loner with a penchant for the good life, even during my time at La Vita Paradise. It only cost me a kidney. Now my family debt has finally been paid off and the best is yet to come. Message to Christian C. Batagello. Have you had any more run-ins with scrubbers? When I go out for pressure tests a few months back, I'd see a swarm every 2 or 3 outings. Now I see one every time I leave the mule. No, they are supposed to be harmless, but I get the impression they're not working correctly. The dive suits I'm servicing show up with electrical burns, and they're deep sea rated and metallic glass reinforced. Personal log. I've almost overhauled the Max Ocean M4 diving suit, but several parts still need to be replaced and repaired. Unfortunately, the old components are unsalvageable because they were melted by scrubbers. Wish we had one of those fancy matter replicators Batagello was always talking about, and not just these duplicator trash buckets. Heard the temple jockeys got one. What a waste. I would print a Yubari melon with sliced fugu and sashimi for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Personal log. I've been combing through the old maintenance logs and found a restricted entry referencing Alpha. First forward operating base. This is very like Soma. It was decommissioned about a decade ago, well before my time. Apparently it's not just some weird artifacts on the ocean bed. There is a Newman down there, number 3. Kane decided to leave it trapped at the bottom of the ocean. Find it hard to believe they would abandon a Newman, but here it is in green pixels. Imagine the value of a Newman, dead or alive. Consider my 90-year-old youthful interest peaked. If I can navigate a sample collector over the plateau, maybe we can explore the old base. I'll have to rope in Follis to get this sneak and peek. He has access to off-the-books equipment that won't get me shot or quadded or both. Message to Follis. Congratulations on your winning streak last night. I heard you cleaned Matthews out. Was your sample collector like a hornet with a roid rage? Listen up, Salt Dog. I need to borrow one of your UAVs for a couple of hours. It's the least you can do after forgetting my birthday. Personal log. Follis said no, probably. Sometimes I think about the rich prick who got my left kidney. Of all my organs, it was my favorite. Really? Not your dick. Okay, anyway. I've always found it funny that some wealthy people want real organs when we can grow, even print perfectly good replicas. They call themselves 100% human. What a bunch of yellow leaf fantasists. Who am I then? Felt like a cow or a broodmare at times, but the pay is too good. Besides, after being genetically paired with a policy holder, you have to emulate their lifestyle to minimize the chances of rejection. Tonight I drown my sorrows in Manuka honey drizzled on garlicky Alba white truffles. Okay, so that's why he has such crazy food. At least I still have my heart. Heart replicas just aren't the same. They keep ticking even when you're a corpse. That's pretty fucked up. Okay, anyway. Personal log. The rover excursion to Alpha Base was a bust. Cave-in prevented traditional access, so I squeezed through a fissure, passing some old equipment. Once I was out of the cave and heading for the base entrance, what could only be described as a bloated sea slug with teeth, tore the drone to pieces like a hungry man would a sous-vide butter-poached lobster. Yeah, of course. What the fuck is that? Anyway, I ran this operation in the black. Follis is going to go ballistic on my ass. Report to mule maintenance. Hey, the scrubbers that maintain the graphene hull of domes A through E seem to be multiplying. That's good. I know that they are bioengineered not to breed, but I am certain there are more of them every day. A scrubber orgy would be a thing to behold. I know some crew are fond of the blue electric light show they put on, but I suspect these critters are dangerous. I request an immediate catch and catalogue of the swarm. Personal log. Kane's sake, the mule is in chaos. Yvette was hit by a stray bullet, which completely tore off part of her head. Love it. And Bernie's ribs were knocked in. Knocked in. Fuck hit her. Personal log. I saw a rover at the bulwark during my sneak and peek. Make him in handy. Hope you've seen the same rover. Personal log. Oh, maybe that's why he was deleting. We stopped the base kill order. Follis simulated the VAT, then killed the hardline between the mule and DS-15. I cut the data tether to deep sea simultaneously, and he nuked the uplink. I don't know how long the ruse will last, hopefully long enough for us to get topside. Okay, so a lot of people thought that meant everyone was dead. So I guess it worked a little bit. Personal log. We are heading back to the mule now. I would die for a dollop of Alma's caviar and a saltine cracker. Voice transcode. The Bell returned to schedule, but headed oceanside after only 10 minutes. Hope some of the crew escaped. Bell requires at least one occupant to ascend, and it sure as shit wasn't us in there. I mostly made it back. Robert. Scrubbers melted his suit. Al dente. What does that mean? I almost narked on drive re-entry. And that means he got sick. Trying to get away from them. Oh no. Died, I think. But those electro squibs caused a power surge on the moon pool's iris door. Yes, of course. All of that. I don't know what he's talking about most of the time. Voice transcoded. Alas, there's been no rescue. I smell the ghastly aromatic stench of rotting onions like a putrid lobster bisque. He loves this fucking weird food. Alright. So he didn't make it either. Not unsurprising. This disused assembly arm stands ejected to the side, forlornly awaiting a project requiring its additional aid, or for its twin to malfunction and need replacing. Assembly bay. The robotic arm specializes in precision maintenance and assembly, following pre-encoded procedures and instructions. Lights. Bright lights have been left running. Aid in maintenance work, long since left abandoned.
Found a suit. Rear thruster looks damaged.
Warning. Suit thrust is removed. Suit thruster maintenance should only be performed by trained certified technicians.
I'll bet.
According to who?
Alright, that one works fine.
Train systems. Biotechnological deep atmosphere environment suit. Systems check. Warning. Suit maintenance required before operation. Warning.
Alright, what have we got? Heating system damaged or missing. Lung damaged or missing. Thruster damaged or missing. Okay, well we have a thruster. These do. Oh. Okay, let me not fuck with that, just in case. Okay. I assume that's the lungs. Alright, Mac, give me this back. I need that. Thruster with damaged igniter. Probably give that to Mac so he can break it. Okay. Mac should be able to break this up.
Rust got into this igniter. Twisting it just right got the thruster working.
Thruster works now. That back to Charlie, then I can hear a rattling noise inside when I shake it. This is beyond repairable even for Charlie. I still hear a rattling noise. Maybe I can break it further. Okay. Let's see if I can do anything with this thing, but I doubt it.
Well, when in doubt, go for the old standby. Blow stuff up. Small explosive charge would open this lock easy.
Alright, well, I don't think I have the means to do that just yet, so let's check with the rest of the team. Okay, Charlie can find these two. She can make a proper thruster.
Good thing these thrusters are modular. Just put in a new igniter and there we are.
Alert. Suit thrust is replaced. Suit thrust is operating within established parameters.
Bet they are. Alright, so that's good. Alright, so the thruster's up and running. Alright. Okay. Let's try and head back this way.
It's, a dive suit. Looks like. Cut in half.
Yeah, so is the person inside it. Where the hell are you?
Where?
Looks like a dive suit bay. Oh god, there's another body here. Gonna keep looking. Maybe there's a way out, or a way to help you.
Be careful.
Alright, this thing. Right, there's something I can do with this, but I don't have the means. At the moment. Nothing else is accessible. I appear to be able to get to whatever this is. Doesn't help that I can't fucking see anything. Hang on, if I use the mouse. Oh, I can't. I can't use the mouse if I have the controller. Okay. Let's see if there's anywhere else I can go. Clearly another thing there. Can't get to it though. Alright, let's see what Moses is doing. Oh yeah, he's still here. Okay. Right. Well, Moses is stuck down here for now. Reasonably certain he can't go anywhere. There were some doors back here. He might be able to access them now. The dog doing? Dog's still fine. Well, not fine exactly. It's a weird mutant thing, but it's not trying to kill me at the moment. That is now locked. Okay, Moses can't get through there. All of that is flooded and it's locked behind us. This, I don't know what to do with it. Read all of this one. Can't get any further that way. This guy. They did say a donor heart would keep beating. Or not a donor heart, a replica heart. Events have been unlocked. Are there any new events for me? I found a collectible, apparently. They're trying to. At a bit of a standstill here. The only thing Mac can interact with is this. There's nothing he can do at the moment. Alright. We're gonna have to check. I don't know. Do next. Now that Mac is safe, Charlie can inside the bay is a body severed in two. Suit requires some maintenance before it can be used. Atmosphere restored. Moses can inspect the iris vent to the left. Something further. That. Oh, fuck you. Alright. I couldn't see a door there. Game is too fucking dark sometimes.
This is not a good place to play. It smells wrong. Like dead things.
Ever wonder what the point was of putting olfactory sensors on a toy?
Maybe because it makes him more real.
You are either real or you're not.
You're right, Mose. I'm sorry.
Clean tent. Surgery procedures are supplied by a steady supply of stasis stored humans. Human stock! What the fuck is that? While several have perished within their sepulchre, it seems a far preferable demise than the horror on the table. The horror on the table! Yum! What the fuck? Okay. Dockmate system active. Laminectomy. I get to read all of that. What's a laminectomy? What do you think? What do you think a laminectomy is before I look it up? I'm gonna go with lungs because we need them. Laminectomy. Surgical incision into the backbone to obtain access to the spinal cord. Okay, it's the opposite side of your body. But it's an ectomy, so they were trying to remove his spine? Alright, I don't know what to change here. I need to look this up first. Laminectomy isn't there. Tarp. Blue medical tarp has been stretched around the module's walls and underneath its flooring. Yummy. 7154 QR code. God, his head is moving. This is a lucky one, so 7154 is a number we have. Okay.
Hello, I am Moses.
Volunteer pods. What were they doing here?
You know the answer to that. If they were here by their own accord, they were paying off debts to Kane. If.
Yeah, well, as we know from the first Stasis game, they're not always volunteers. Sometimes they are being volunteered. M. Defritas, male, 8. 8? Right, let's not shut it down just yet. I feel like I should. Another one. E. Boland, male, 20 or 42 rather. A. Salmon, female, 32. This one is unoccupied. No, it probably won't let me shut this down.
These suffer. It is painful.
Did I shut them all down? I assume she's dead now. Like I should probably have checked. Oops. The other two are at least alive. I don't know. keep going with Moses. Still haven't really picked up anything to help Mac. Charlie still needs 2 pieces for her suit.
Charlie, Hope's favorite.
Favorite what?
A shark. Hope's favorite animal.
It is lovely.
Decaying. The decaying corpse of a shark. It's leaking effluents, polluting
You
the
are in
tank
Aquarium
liquid.
H1.
Thanks. Reading the shark thing, though. Go back to reading the shark thing. No? I don't know about having controller, because it means I'm not able to read things. Alright, anyway, let's keep going. Keep looking around.
Hope's favorite. Hope. It no longer breathes.
That harpoon. Be careful, Bear. It's explosive tipped.
My Mac.
Would you like to have it? Alright, I got that, whatever that is. Assume I need to put something else in its place. Frozen coil, if you put this in snow, would it make ice cream? Tejas Bergand, biologist. Message. Mr. Bezagand. Bezagand? I'm not sure how to say his name. On behalf of the Choka board, I congratulate you on your speedy recovery and brand new lungs, liver, upper intestine, lower intestine, stomach, and kidneys. What the fuck happened to you? You made a fantastic choice going with our premium Biofix range. Did you know that Biofix has been rated #1 in Japan for 6 years running? We're even using them in the oxygen system in the mule drive suits. Okay, so we need to take his lungs out and use Biofix, I think. Due to the cost of these items, you have been upgraded to Debt Band 1. You will be pleased to know that we could take your family's gross income as collateral. They have been transferred to Titan and given positions as hard labor specialists. I'm sure they're real happy for you, Tiges. Once your debt has been paid, they will be free to hand in their notice should they wish. Personal log. I was raised at a salmon hatchery on Luna. According to my mother, I've wanted to be a marine biologist since I was 5. I'm not the best swimmer, but I've gotten to know marine life intimately through books and laboratory research. My obsession with bloodthirsty man-eaters spurred me to seek a post at this facility. Working with great minds like Dr. Kubilius is an added perk. Message from Lila Van Wyck. Tids, I don't know. Do you realize you lost 70% of your blood in the attack? Count your blessings, dude. I hope you take this as a sign to stop your crazy solo outings. What if you get hurt again? You don't have the money to pay for it anymore. You didn't have the money to pay for it in the first place. What if security finds out? I dragged your ass back to the mule this time, but I can't always be there for you. I know you're worried about your family, dude, but there are other ways to help them. Talk to me. We'll figure it out together. Personal log. It's easy for her to tell me to stop. Her dad is rich. Meanwhile, my family is chipping away at rocks. From the Mule Supervisory Board, Mr. Bezagan, the board has seen fit to approve your request for the specimen to be placed into your care, in light of your unique connection with the creature. However, we are aware of the unexploded Spiragon shaft and request that you proceed with extreme caution. Management wants to know how this species survives at such depths, and you are to report your findings directly to Dr. Atlas Moon. We are very deep in the ocean for there to be sharks here. Message to Dr. Lake Kubilius. Dr. Kubilius, I apologize if I interrupted you during a sensitive moment yesterday. I just wanted to tell you that I'm a huge fan of your work. Your thesis on memory-coded RNA was an inspiration to me. Spare me a few moments of your time when you're feeling better. I'd love to show you the research I'm working on. Of course, it's nothing as revolutionary as yours. Still, there's something strange about the fauna down here. Something more than can be accounted for by the extreme conditions. You ever wonder what the Omega Boys are doing? Well, it's biowarfare or something like it. I retrieved a sample from the corpse of one of the Omega Lab products before it was cremated. You know about the microbe's behavior toward genetic structure. How do I... Oh, there. I'm forwarding a copy of my report and the partial genome. That was a mistake, Tides. Deepest admiration, Tides. Lila Van Wyck. Tides, I heard you are back at the aquarium. We should talk. Personal log. I kept Jaws on ice, but it's still alive, and I will keep it that way until I have extracted every ounce of sweet revenge. Message to Lake Kubilius. Kubilius, come on. I know you read these messages. I know you read these messages. I know you at least see them. Well, I found it. The microbe is in the shark, pulling apart its genetic structure and molding it back together like putty, just like it did with those Omega corpses. The species shouldn't even exist, but she is neither dead nor alive here. The microbe must be endemic to this region. It appears to form a symbiotic relationship with other organisms in the ecosystem, so everything is a little infected. Probably including us at this point. There's something else too. Additional genomic information that PS139 brings with it. Can't quite understand it yet, but I'm getting close. Personal log. I've been testing my PS139 extract on the deep sleepers in the adjacent lab. Dick. Cut the microbe with holy dust and a little MDMA. Even pulled them out of stasis for a few minutes to get as much info as possible. Moon's pet, product 6455A3, was particularly violent, so I gave her a little extra juice and a surprise critter cocktail. Yeah, I'm breaking the law, but I'm all in now. I've ordered 6 more. Hopefully I'll get some adult products this time. Oh, fuck this guy. From now on, I'm using holy dust only, no MDMA. It provides the perfect neutral delivery agent. What the hell is holy dust? From the Mule, hopefully you're fired. From Mule Supervisory Board, Mr. Bezagand, I'm writing to you on behalf of the board to hereby order a halt to any further excursions using Kane Corporation equipment or time. While the board appreciates your enthusiasm, it sees little value in your current research. Therefore, it does not deem the risk to Kane property justified. But also remind you that your family is several months behind on debt repayment. Speaking personally, I'm shocked at your recklessness. Kane has graciously made you a better man, and this smacks of ingratitude. In parting, I offer some advice. Next time you have a great idea, disregard it. Look at your duty list and get back to it. Personal log. Not shared hallucinations, memories. Memories from previous PS139 hosts, all of them connected through a neural mycelium network. Imagine the entertainment value of this shit. Test subjects. I need more test subjects. Lester, you told Salt Dog, come join me for a little holy dust tonight after your shift ends. Keep it on the download. Down low, even. Keep it on the download. Personal log. I'm keeping up appearances, letting them think I'm crazy. In an insane world, a sane man must appear totally bonkers. Okay, anyway, personal log. I slipped a bit of my magic dust to Correa. While he was recovering in the med bay, he will be my control subject. This guy. After Lester survived my experiment, I decided to try the distilled PS139 RNA extract on myself. My personal microdosing is proving fruitful. The process induces a waking dream that can only be described as a shared neural network of images, sounds, and emotions. I've managed to limit the duration of the experience to a few seconds, and damn, it was a ride. It's where I touched God. The world melted into a Van Gogh painting, and I joined a metamorphosed reality of our million minds screaming together. Milford lasted an hour. He's not doing well.
Stasis storage is off limits.
Message. Request for financial compensation for private research. Copy of my results is enclosed as proof of concept. These findings are going to revolutionize the entertainment industry. I know that your hands are firmly up the ass of every drug dealer from Cape to Cairo, and it would be grand if we could all benefit. It would be grand. Is he Irish? With a name Thais Bezagan? No, but anyway. Message to Lake Kubilius. You think I'm a fool? I know about the tumor, Kubilius. I got it out of Milford. Howard told me you're the reason it hasn't been removed. Why would that be? I looked up to you. Maybe I am a fool, but only for that. High priority from corporate. Bezagan, congratulations! Due to the sensitive and unconventional nature of the research and your blatant disregard for procedure, it has been decided that a more experienced project lead is needed to oversee the next phase of trials. We do not recognize private research. You will turn over all relevant data to Dr. Yamada's team upon their arrival. Dave Gallagher. Why does this start with congratulations? Congratulations, you stupid idiot! The log. Hand over my research. I've paid their price in my flesh and blood. Now they need to reciprocate? Starting with you, Gallagher. Personal log. I'm releasing holy dust and aerosolized PS139 into the vents so that everyone can see God. Oh great, he's the reason everyone went crazy. I've called up an old contact topside. They're sending a courier in a week. Looking forward to sitting on a sunny beach collecting my 20%. Message to Mule staff. You are all scientists. You must understand that suffering is essential to progress. I only recently grasped this, but now I am free. Cool. Well, this guy's kind of a piece of shit, isn't he? Delicious. Is that a spine? Okay, I think this is a ocean floor map. Okay. Mosaic of some kind? Oh no, this might just be the mule itself. Entries. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I don't like it. I think it's the shark. I don't know what that is. Are you trying to delete? Stasis pods. Be rendered of something.
Attention. Product storage 2.
Submarine, I think?
Storage 2.
Maybe how he was planning to escape. Wallpapers again. Okay. Empty tank. Either this tank's occupant never arrived or has already been extracted and butchered. Oh, jellyfish. This module is a chamber of aquatic defilement where numerous fish have been subjected to torturous and invasive procedures. Sickly light emanates out from sordid containment tanks while the odor of damp and dead fish radiates from the floor. It's a great place. Monster. A gargantuan eel-like monstrosity lies suspended in water, its clouded eyes and statuesque stillness evidence of death long since welcomed. A thick throng of cabling vomits out from the slack maw before sneaking towards a port on the far wall, while a dozen wires run the length of its body, probably. Your employee ID code. I've already forgotten what it was. 71 something. Let's go back and check. Seven one something. 7154. Where's the computer? This way.
Security system access granted.
Charlie Mac.
Mac, look at this.
Looks like a rover. Big one.
That could be our way out of here. Where is this, Moses?
I can show you.
Transmitting target coordinates.
Okay. Yeah, so that's not far. On the seabed. I can make it there.
Seems like a big risk.
Well, that's our reality right now.
Yeah, seems like a big risk. It's 1,000 atmospheres. For reference, it's 1 atmosphere on the Earth's surface of pressure. I'd expect it to be way colder, though. I expect it to be, like, way in the negatives. Well, maybe not. I suppose it is still liquid, and the pressure probably keeps it from freezing. Okay, so we need to get his lungs out. So... bio something. Biofix, and then... what do you think a lung remove is called? Carotid endo... oh, that's like a carotid artery. Select... might have been that last one. Oh, thorax, that's the one, because it literally says lung, because they knew you wouldn't know what the fuck it was. Okay, let's try that. How do I say engage? Do that.
This machine can repair anything if a smart enough bear is running it.
Oh. I'm not removing anything. It's gonna make lungs for me. Okay. I need to get the lungs out of the thing near Charlie. I need to get these out.
I need coolant. Maybe I could find some somewhere else.
Oh, well, we do have that. There you go. We need Mac to break it. No.
Uses bio-lungs.
Yeah, looks like Biofix Mark 3 or 4. They're damaged though. And I think my only way out of here is fixing this thing.
You want to take a biodeus out onto the seafloor?
How hard could it be?
This woman.
Bio-lungs removed. Bio-lung movements should only be performed by certified technicians.
Careful with those. Carry disease just like any other organ.
I know how biotech works, Mac.
I have this back? No, let's go in there. Okay, so we give this to Moses. Moses can put the lungs in here.
I do not like this, Charlie Mac. Everything is slimy. This is a dangerous place.
I know, sweetheart. But I need those lungs. If you can repair them. Can you try?
I am brave and strong.
It doesn't look like I have enough power. Insufficient processing power in medical suite. Non-responsive, whatever that is. But this thing is glowing, so I assume I take this. Is this the doctor's needle? I don't like doctors. Right. So I can shut all these down. That might give me power.
These are in pain.
Yeah, it just said it there at the bottom. Processing power has gone to Docmate.
Oh, this is awful.
May their minds find the nexus.
Maybe now we have enough power? It get brighter. This operation requires spinal fluid. Okay. Where am I gonna get that? Take it out of the shark.
Hot things melt cold things. I must find a hot thing.
It's not this guy. You should get it out of this guy. Do with that. Can I heat up this thing instead? I take this. Now I got a heated coil. Right?
Hope's favorite is alive?
Good God.
Hope's favorite is alive.
Mouse, get away from that.
Okay, buddy. I should say. Okay. Can have this, Mac. Okay. This will go well. I can't do it yet. I just probably need to break it. Pull the explosive out of it or whatever.
Spear tip meets explosive harpoon. And we've got something for cutting and blowing stuff up. Two of my favorite pastimes.
Explosive without ignition, a dangerous surprise in a conveniently small package. Finally, something I feel a bit more at home with. Combine this with an ignition source, and it's party time. Alright, combine this with... This is enough.
Old thruster was useless on the dive suit, but works just fine as an explosive timer.
Waste not, want not, Charlie.
Improvise explosive. I combine the old and damaged igniter with the harpoon explosive. It certainly looks dangerous. Here you go, Mac. That's yours. Don't kill yourself. Real mean poker. It looks like it would deal as much damage coming out as it would going in. The small explosive device is primed, ready to blow, and I can only imagine the damage it could do. Well, let's find out.
Guys, heads up. I'm about to blow this lock.
Loud noises.
Oh, yeah. Yeah! What the hell was that?
I didn't see. What happened?
It's like some kind of giant fucking insect.
Language, Mac.
I didn't see that.
Blew out of the escape pod. Ran right by me.
Apparently.
Would you prefer it stuck around?
Okay. Personal log, Atlas Moon, researcher. Has it been 5 years already? I've been down here for so long that I've forgotten how the sun feels on my skin. Personal log. My ocular implants are malfunctioning again. I really must stop procrastinating and get them checked out. Corporate offered to do a complete ocular transplant, but I refused because they would put me in debt, probably. Being blind from birth has its benefits. My visual memory is clouded by manipulation and interpretation. This is not a disability, but a blessing in the land of the deceived. Dr. Gubilius has further tuned my bionics to interface with the deep sleepers, so I can keep them under observation 24/7. Oh, great. Unseen bonus is that once I'm connected to their limbic system, I can access their emotions. I find catharsis in reliving their lives and seeing the world as they did when they walked free among the flock. Personal log. I have loved before, many years ago. She always saw the best in me, my Diana. Personal log. Keep telling myself not to obsess over the products, but I just can't help it. I'm particularly fond of the De Freitas family. Corporate acquired them 2 years ago, and they were shuffled around a lot before coming here. One moment on a trip to Mars, another Shanghai to the bottom of the ocean. Right, so they're not here volunteering. My favorite is product, all a bunch of numbers. She has magnificent emotions, so passionate and raw. Her dreams are fascinating. Appreciating her emotional range doesn't make me less culpable for her desecration, but it does make the work more enjoyable. Message. Attention, Shoka board. I'm pleased to report that the isolation in cell cultures using immunofluorescence-based analytical procedures and nucleic acid determination molecular approaches has proven successful in detecting and identifying the PS139 strain in the historical samples. Personal log. It was Mule Poker Night and I won big again. Perhaps they sense my loneliness? I really hope they're not letting me win. Message from Dr. Drismian Hairfist. Dr. Moon. My report is attached to for your perusal. The stasis pods of the 3 products I requested for study have just arrived. I will begin my observations post-haste. Personal log. I am racked with guilt. Who knows where these products were headed when they were procured? Now they linger here in eternal sleep, poked and prodded in the name of scientific progress and profit. Their autonomy was disregarded, and their rights and their bodies were violated. The other employees in this lab are under the illusion these people volunteered. Their ignorance is appalling. Or they may know the truth and choose not to dwell on it. In the old ways, we would have done the PS139 research off-world, but since the resurrection of the Father, who can stop us? Who would dare to question the company, and, by extension, the Church? I overthink everything. Enough, Moon, your guilt changes nothing. Okay, so we actually are on Earth. I thought we were on a different planet. So the first game is set before Cain is resurrected and unifies the company and the Church under one heading. So that research was done on a spaceship, Groom Lake. You were playing a product that you were woken up out of stasis. Who knows how long you'd been in stasis. You went looking for your family, who were also in stasis. You were similarly shanghaied on your way to... you would think you were taking holidays on one of Titan's moons or something like that. And you woke up on board this thing. And horror things ensued. And if you want to check that out, the VOD is all over, over on YouTube. Anyway. Personal log. I knew she was special when I first connected with Product Bunch of Numbers. Lucid Dreams. I'm going to name her Diana. Oh good, you've given her a name. Deep sleepers are kept in... You know, she probably has a name. Anyway, the deep sleepers are kept in stasis so they remain fresh and compliant. We seldom wake them unless an experiment or treatment requires it. Products are never allowed to leave, but maybe, just maybe, I have enough clout with corporate to change this policy. Turns out I don't have enough. Personal log. I'm sure PS139 is an ancient organism that remained dormant for a long time, owing to the cold temperatures and water pressure. Now, in the warmth of the Mule Lab, we are resurrecting it. Airfest and his team are proceeding with human testing after the Omega Base incident. Even having observed PS139's necrotic effects, the company sees dollar signs, while I see a dearth of humanity, but what can I do? Personal log. I've made up my mind. Whatever response I get from Choka, I am setting these people free. Notice to Mule senior staff. Need to know only. Report to your personal EV for immediate evacuation. Base lockdown in progress. Black Ops team en route. Log. Quarantine has been unexpectedly painful, but it provides the perfect cover to set Diana free. My personal EV is primed and ready for us. We'll be out of here in 5 minutes, then we can start our new life together. Voice transcoded. Help! The EV jammed and something is wrong with Diana. She has something growing inside of her. Oh, Cain. Well, that's the insect situation.
Kane's reign.
You said they were alive.
Well, I thought they were.
Did that thing burst out of her?
Not her.
Or feeding on her. Or...
Someone there. Someone actually there.
Reusing all added active channels.
They
Hello?
were using this body's suit radio. That's what I heard.
Someone there? Or more dreams. In the haze.
What do you want, Polo?
Who
Mint?
is this? Are you part of the research team? Are you Kane?
Black. Dark. Can't see. Can't move. Explosions.
Are you hurt? Are you okay?
It doesn't sound very okay.
The haze. The pain.
Ew, the pain of Tall.
He's rambling. We should try and find him.
Could we?
Find
Really?
him. What for? You remember the guy upstairs? All these other bodies? Who says he isn't the one running around doing it?
And if he isn't, he could help us. Maybe he knows a way out of here.
I don't think he's in the talky mood.
Haze in the dark. I am here. And nowhere.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna be much help.
Okay, well, there is a escape pod. We could potentially use it. An escape pod, even. Empty acetylene. No, it's empty. Even if we don't find any juice for this, it still makes for an excellent eye gouging device. Why have you told me this? Do I have to gouge out the fucking shark's eye? Your tip. Real me? Oh, I read that one already. Is any reason for me to go that way? Mac is kind of stuck in here. Doesn't really have anywhere to go till this door opens. I'm gonna give this to Charlie. She can maybe use the needle to open up this guy's back port. And whatever this is. That won't do it. Okay. If I have that. Don't know what I need that for, but I have it. Coolant. The contained solution looks designed to cool and regulate body temperature as long as it's plugged into a matching suit. Guess here?
Killing gel replacement accepted. Gel operating within established parameters.
Alright. What is that? We down to 2 things I need now? Alright, I need this to be fixed. Okay. Can I get spinal fluid from this person? No. There's actually nothing to interact with her. Fires explosive. Giant insect crawls out and away. I didn't see it. Okay, I'll have to look back on the VOD because I didn't see it. Empty acetylene torch, have that. Right, so we actually have to backtrack it. Back to this guy. This horrible, horrible guy. Alright, who has the needle? You have the needle. Do you have enough? Right, proceed. Alright, hope that works out okay. Right, I need to check, because I've forgotten what the pressure number is. It's 999 and then it's 0.7 something.
A biological quarantine has been initiated.
999.734.
Firewalls operating within established parameters.
999.7.
Train systems, biotechnological deep atmosphere environment suite. Systems check. Alert. Apparatus is operating within established parameters. Ready for deployment.
Okay. Here goes, something. Preparing to dive.
Perfect. Are we okay? I assume we would just be crushed immediately if I got it wrong, so. I'd rather not have ocean gated. Thank you very much. Okay, we're out. Nuts.
Oh my god.
Are you outside?
Yes, it's... Mac... It's incredible. It's the bottom of the ocean.
I get that you're fascinated by it, but remember where you are. A place no human was ever meant to survive. Be careful.
So beautiful.
Glance downward reveals the sea floor to writhe with life. A swarm of tiny crabs scatters and reconverge in the wake of your steps, while this nail-sized jellyfish dance with floating detritus. Pain. Some sort of weird insect-looking thing. I like the look of that at all. The map. Yes. I'm really sure where I'm going. Docking port. Lower port of the Mule dock provides egress to deep-sea divers. Beside a conglomeration of tiny sea life feasts on cadaverous remains. where the mule dock was until it wasn't anymore. It's sort of why we're stuck down here. The mule. The clutch of bulbous mule structures appears akin to titanic malodorous eggs. I know what that is.
Mac, this looks like the exterior of your escape pod room. And I found a terminal.
Would it get you in here?
No, but it might get you out. If I can equalize the pressure in there.
Okay. I'd prefer not to have my brain blow out of my ear canals, though.
Noted. Hold on. It's behind a cage.
Also a disembodied hand here, but let's not talk about it. Alright. Padlock that I'll need to open, and then locks the acetylene cartridge. Nice. I just remove the hand, no? Kinda in the way, no? I wonder what happened to him though. He gets shredded by this. Maybe the scrubber shredded him. That's probably what happened. Alright. Who has the acetylene torch? You.
Tricky. Loading these acetylene cartridges. Have to listen for the click.
Isn't much of a click down here, I would guess. Okay. Thing goes in here. Should really just pick that up. I'd rather it not come back to hit me in the face later. Morning. Hope this doesn't kill Mac.
Cycling pressure injectors.
Mac? You're now a free man. Tell me I'm amazing.
You're amazing.
You didn't have to say that.
Have to. Alright. Mac, let's get you out of there. Not this one. This one? It was this one. It was not this one either. The shit do I get out of here? Oh.
More bodies.
Yeah. But these were executed. They were shot in the back of the head.
Gunshots. I heard gunshots. Many gunshots. Days ago. Weeks ago. Eons ago.
Probably wasn't eons ago.
My head.
Shot you in your head? Mean? Hey, buddy. Close that. Close that up. Close it up. Ugh. I'm taking this. Alright, got your key card. Oh. It actually does want me to take something out. I don't have it that can do it. Alright, got the key card. Clutches of ocean floor plant life quiver and sway outside the viewing portal as if beckoning spectators to join them within the freezing void or mocking their current misery and entrapment. Probably both. The body lies face down, half submerged in water, blighted by crimson ichor expelled by the twin cadavers. Both victims bear 2 bullet wounds, evidence of efficient slaughter. Panels continue to hum quietly, undeterred by and uncaring for the state of the facility they power and operate. Sharp cold water perpetually gnaws and bites at the Hydra's surface. Ocean floor sediment has accompanied the escape pod overflow seawater, begriming it. Begriming it? I've never heard that word. Funny though. Machinery. The machinery sits lifeless. Burn marks announce a handful of bullet punctures. Okay. Glass in case of emergency.
Attention.
I think this probably
The
counts.
medical division is not responsible for injuries or cardiac events resulting from the premature removal of this device.
Oh, that's shocking. What? Nothing? Come on.
Insufficient security level. Right. P. Hendry, 49, male, scrubber maintenance, security level 1. Okay, so we do know that. We know that Charlie needs a level 1 card, so to her. Let's not question how the key card doesn't immediately explode when she takes it out of the quantum storage. Let's just worry about it. Let's do. I suspect that may have been a mistake. Okay, well, we're moving. I think the idea of turning off the mule lights was that so I could follow the lights on the seabed. Buildup of sand, grit, and detritus has submerged the tiled path under a layer of rocks and yellow hex pathway re-emerges from the flood of sand, dragging itself out from under the growing buildup of ocean matter. That's a pathway. Something further here. Sharks. Beware of sharks. Okay. Small crustaceans scuttle among the rocks, feeding off the ocean muck deposited by currents surging up from the chasm below. A solitary mule module watches over its area, the far outskirts of the mule facility, likely an operational center for the nearby deep-sea rover. It's here somewhere.
Damn it. Terminal's locked. I can't access it.
Not do I with that. Heavy-duty sea cables weave between the crane and a pair of underwater generators. Went with this.
Mac! Mac, are you there? Look!
You found the rover. Good girl.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a Fido. It looks intact, too.
How are you going to get to it, though?
These are very good questions.
Good question. Stand by.
Okay, well, jumping is obviously not gonna happen. I want to plummet to my death, which I do not. Alright, presumably I'm gonna need to access this terminal somehow. Map. This doesn't really help. Okay, so the mouse doesn't work, but keyboard does. What happens if I do just fucking jump?
You can't jump that. Or swim it.
I know, but I might be able to get it closer.
Well, Crane should have operational terminals nearby.
Crane operations terminal access.
It's unlocked. I can use the crane controls now. I think.
We are 49.9 feet beyond acceptable parameters. No fucking way we're making that jump. Stomp. Be stomp. Be stomp. Be stomp. Be stomp. Stomp.
Oh, jeez.
Hey.
There's a scrubber inside this thing.
A what?
Biotech. Little device, works in swarms, usually for cleaning spacecraft. They altered it for deep sea work. It melted the motherboard. If I could remove it, maybe I could fix the electronics.
Guessing you can't just grab it.
It would short out my whole suit.
I mean, it did just quick save. I had to do it. I had to know what would happen. Death 3. Damn it, I've missed a death somewhere. Okay. So I can't do anything with you. What is this? Hydro transformer. I've worked with these before. They utilize an ocean's current to generate current. Fancy. However, the voltage is rather low. Maybe we can pump it up with a suitable addition. Bib.
Defibrillator needs an extra jolt of power. The hydro generator ought to do it.
Defibrillator with generator. I'm a little surprised this didn't explode when we Frankenstein the power couplings together. It's gonna deliver one hell of a shock. On this guy.
Oh, that did it. Might come in handy also. Not for eating, Moses.
Unconscious. I sure hope he doesn't wake up while I'm down here.
I think this is a dead end, guys. Even if we put in a new motherboard, the circuits are just too fried. I can't work the crane from here.
Work the problem. We'll figure it out. That boat's our way out of here.
We're done here. Right, what's going on with the others? We have... What are we working with? Melted board. spit the whole thing in my mouth. Fire scares me. I don't like holding this. Unconscious scrubber. Aren't you scared to touch it? So why is she still moving? Melted board. When I grow up, I'm gonna touch knives. Okay. I do like that they have different descriptions. Keep pricking my hand on the points. It is very sharp. No way I took the torch. Kind of the only thing that I think would be useful for Moses. What is stopping him from progressing? Is it just that the door is locked? Oh. No, yeah. This door is locked. Okay. Alright, there's another gate in the tunnels that we couldn't get through, but now that we have the torch, we might be able to burn through it. Okay, buddy. Yep, he's still good. Nice. Uh-oh. We're not coming back. Bioluminescent growth.
You are in VAT Central Processing, a restricted area.
Thanks. Few sprawling growths emit a ghostly bioluminescent glow, as if imitating or competing with the flashing panel lights that blink. I don't want to walk into this room. Overgrown door. Numerous fungal plants have grown from the recesses and joints lining the doorway, jamming it shut. What the fuck is this? Big brain. I think. Okay, I don't want to know. I think it is a big brain, though. Is it a bio brain? Alright, we got something. Seven. Alright, that's not gonna work for me. Right. Make a note of whatever this shit is. And I can't get through there. This is as far as I can go. Oh, I can go this way. Lake Cubilius's maintenance terminal. Error, mule database not connected. Database not connected. Personal log of Lake Cubilius, organic computing. Oh, no, it is a giant brain. Okay. They're using it for computation. Chris, I remember the day I first saw you. You were standing at the landing of the escalator waiting to meet your friend for lunch. That friend happened to be Mike, and Mike happened to be trying to hook us up. We made googly eyes at each other, and a few days later we went on an actual date. A week later we moved in together. Every morning I brought you your first cup of coffee every morning until... I miss you. Hope I'll dream of you tonight. Message from Thais Baysgand. Excerpt effects of PS139 on genetic structure with comment. While transmission occurs primarily via something. Some evidence showing infection also spreading via ingestion. The fascinating symptoms begin with seeding the nervous system. Excruciating death is not interesting, apparently. The microbe, in effect, hijacks strands of the host's RNA, incorporating its genetic material into the host's genome. Memories? I must dig up the old research that the shark guy mentioned. This rogue material contains, among other things, a segment of non-coding DNA that we suspect is responsible for up-regulating gene expression on an exponential scale. Rapid neural development. Graft was missing. While the symptoms caused by PS139's growth And the lungs are too severe for the human body to survive for long. In more robust hosts, it could lead to drastic changes in behavior and personality, eventually even to new cellular physiology. No physiology, no personality, no problem. Message from Dr. Robert Liversidge. Notice all Organic Computing Division members. Okay, everyone, heads up. The new VAT brain is arriving tomorrow. Board only provided us with this new model because of the projected value of the research we're doing here. Please handle the equipment with the utmost care as we take over its maintenance during the final weeks of maturation. I'd rather not end up at a debt realignment center on the ring. Personal log. Chris, I just remembered that storm at the old Orange Grove house. It knocked out the electricity and we made show puppets on the wall and talked nonsense until the lights came back. Daysgan gave me an idea. Could screw up their precious VAT, but if there's a chance... Don't worry, I'll be careful. I've been using the ventilation system to access central processing between shifts. I miss you so goddamn much. Personal log. Remember our favorite Carl Sandburg poem? Yellow dust on a bumblebee's wing, grey lights in a woman's asking eyes, red ruins in the changing sunset embers. I take you on pile high memories. Death will break her claws on some I keep. Okay. That's a weird poem. Personal log. Chris, I was thinking back to when James was 3. Sing him a lullaby before bed, that annoying one, go to sleep. Then after a week, he changed the words to be about me and sang it back to us. Personal log. I've partitioned off each of the VAT brain's right hemispheres to be used solely for the regular computing requirements of the mule. The increased processing power of dense neural paths created by the microbe, no one should think it odd that they're only using half their brains for the tasks they're being given. The other half of each brain is mine. I've done some tampering. The VATs should be restricted to my implanted memories from before your diagnosis, before it all went to shit. Now I have to make sure no one goes snooping. A base full of people whose literal job is to be inquisitive. It should be fun. Personal log. Daysgan, the mule wackadoodle, keeps messaging me. I never respond. His protruding mechanical organs make me uncomfortable. Oh, right, because he had everything replaced. Chris, did I ever tell you that your impossible father approved of me in the end? In a moment of lucidity, he told me, I envy you. I never got to visit space. Dr. Parkinson's took him. James and I built a model rocket and launched it into the heavens as a tribute to old grumpy grandpa. Personal log. Your absence is a void at the center of my life, but soon that will change. What way is it going to change, Bilius? Are you trying to bring her back, or are you trying to get to her? The matter fiber pathways in the hippocampus, the prefrontal cortex, and the basolateral amygdala have been successfully mapped based on the archived cortical engrams I kept from before Chris's illness. He's trying to bring her back. Okay. Personal log. Shit. The residual reviewed the baselines for VAT1 and noticed the increased neural activity. I need to think fast. Message to Dr. Robert Liversidge. Robert, I've been tinkering with the VAT mule temporal sequencing to maximize the data throughput. As a result, you can expect to see some unusual activity in the MEG readings. This is perfectly normal, is it? Log. I'm so close. High-resolution neuroimaging data shows excellent results. There is now a complete structural and functional neural engram of Chris's brain synapse in VAT. Message from VAT1 system. Oh good, just before James was born. I woke up to a soaking wet bed. I shouted, quick, get this into the laundry. You were flabbergasted. I screamed, I'm not leaving until the washing is done and the house is clean. Is the house clean? Message. Chris, I'm detecting multiple neural path sets in the VAT system. What are you doing? If I pick this up, then Liversidge will too. Milford is already snooping. This month has felt like a beautiful dream, but I have to end it before everything comes crashing down. They can't have you. Message from VAT once. I'm scared. You abandoned James. You left me to die. Don't leave us again. Think you might have fucked up. Okay, so what was missing here? Alright, I need employee ID. Can I not use the guy's one? Match found. The 5-4? Okay. I think I might have fucked that up. 9292. Alright, we'll try this guy's code instead. Injury. Okay. Does that help me?
Got it. Doors open.
Okay.
I'm inside. I don't know, it looks like a tunnel. An umbilical even. There's
What?
suitcases, bags. People were leaving.
They look ransacked.
Told to gather there. To be ready to leave.
These people didn't go anywhere.
Neither did I.
Wait, these are the characters from the first game. Fuck. Why is this here? Well, these are the photographs of them, but none of them survived. Why is this here? Okay.
More bodies. Executed. Like the others.
Made examples. Made witnesses. My head. My head.
Executed victims. Several corpses lie shredded against an impromptu shooting line. An execution so unrestrained and indulgent that the remains appear partially dissolved. Chunks of minced gore lie strewn in a lake of dried blood. The splatter adorning the bullet-pervaded wall bear a macabre piece of abstract expressionism. Lovely. Jackson Pollock painting over there.
Hey, crazy voice. Where does this go?
It connects the mule to the dig site.
Dig site?
What we were here for. The mistakes we made.
Oh,
What
good.
mistakes? What happened here? You were part of it. What was this place?
Choices. Consequences. My head.
Keep saying things about his head. Do you think he's just a head?
Charlie. Look at this.
Christ. It's huge.
It is pretty.
Not the word I'd use.
At the bottom of the ocean.
You are in the blister. You are where it all begins.
This guy's really starting to affect my tranquility.
Really starting to harsh my calm.
You are in the blister, a
I know.
restricted area.
I said that already.
Remote access terminal. What's that?
Military hardware. Allows critical systems to be controlled remotely.
You can control anything on the base with it?
As long as it has the right transmission equipment, yes.
Like a crane? Alright, something has to go in here. break this further. I failed to see how this will be useful, but I've done it. I was never one for subtlety, and the small act of violence was a good stress relief. I think that... I don't think that was of any use to me whatsoever. Sculpture. A colossal humanoid sculpture broods behind the steel scaffolding to contemplate its current imprisonment. The marble titan's proportions are unsettling, a leering wrongness captured in stone. I think this is the statue we saw on the way down. Got a weird Cthulhu face.
Greetings, child of Cain. Have we met before?
No. If not, and we're not going to again. Okay. Let's keep looking around. Parts printer. Okay. Schema. Oh, hang on, we have one for that. Shit. Okay. So, I'm not gonna remember this. Guessing? I'll try to remember. Okay, raw parts, this stuff. Alright, there you go, some thermoplastic for you. Alright, it's not this. Is it that? I think that's it. Okay, we'll just go with what the blue one looks like. The blue one is like an N, and the yellow one is like a Tetris piece, sort of. Yeah, it is that one. Okay. Not as difficult as I was expecting it to be.
Incorrect raw material for chosen schematic. No correct material.
Alright, I need copper and gold. Okay. Where am I gonna get that from?
I got nothing. Maybe Charlie's seen this pattern around here somewhere.
No, I have the patterns right, but I don't have the raw materials. Okay. Let's try, they might find some in here, I guess.
It's sealed. Looks military grade.
Is it possible the rest of the crew is on the other side? Forced in and sealed in?
Gross.
Cain wouldn't do that.
Yeah, they would.
Is that really what you think?
They wouldn't. Not to their own people.
They would.
Is that really what you think?
Alright, I don't think I opened this for me.
Cain's love for us is unconditional and unchanging. He is always there for us, guiding and protecting us on our journey through life.
Oh yeah, he really protected all these people. Anything else? I think this other blue one is just sending me back. It's your control board. Okay, so I need to make the control board. I don't have any gold or copper. I know where I can get gold. I can get gold out of that guy's teeth. I need this to get the teeth out. Alright, hang on. Let's head back.
What is my life right now?
You should sterilize your hands, Mac.
So
I really should.
Okay, there's the gold. Brings back some memories I hope were behind me. That's stuff I'm proud of, or something I'm eager to discuss. Alright, do I actually have to pull the caps off? Leaving them on would probably be good enough. This guy gonna talk to me again?
I am here to remind you that your time in this world is limited. I am statistically assured that you will not die today, but perhaps tomorrow.
Thanks. Oh. There was copper in the teeth as well? Okay. Alright, that one is right. We want this, but we want it without the blue line. Nice.
Though you may
Oh my god,
be
fuck
in a
off.
precarious predicament, know that Kane Corporation is working together to make the world safer. Pray to the Mother once a day, and to the Father twice a day, and all will be well.
The mother, for fuck's sake. Kane. If you remember our Let's Play of the Kane game, who's in between these two, he was born like fully formed. He like ripped his way out of Mother as a fully formed adult or something. That was the main character of the game. Pretty fucked up, really.
Crane controls remote access granted.
Good job.
My Mac.
Right.
Charlie, watch out. I'm trying the crane.
It's working. It works, Mac.
Problem is, the currents out there will just sweep it right back where it was. I'm going to have to hold it in place with the controls. I'd hurry. I don't know how long I can keep it still.
Okay, I'm going.
What am I looking at? Jellyfish. Okay. Go for it, Charlie. Can't see you, but hopefully you're doing the jump. Go. Alright, Mac is unavailable to us right now. Doesn't look any closer, but okay.
Okay. Ready to jump.
Jump trajectory calculated. 83% success threshold calculated.
Hey,
Please be careful,
never
Charlie.
tell me that again.
Yeah. What the bear said.
The bear say. We go.
We sure about this? I may not be able to hold her still.
You always come through for me.
You always trust me too much.
No, I don't.
That's not reassuring.
Trajectory is locked.
Boing.
Take your time. I mean, you know, not too much time. I can't hold this thing still forever. I just
Mac?
mean... right. Okay.
Not right now, Sharky.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, boy! Hey, yo! Nice ass shot, too.
Could have gone better.
Alright, I'm in.
Mac! Mac! I made it.
I'm very glad you are not dead, Charlie.
Same.
Good job, girl. Hurry up, though. That thing could tear loose any second.
Yeah.
Trolls?
I'm still locked out. Moses?
My Charlie.
Hi, sweetheart. I connected to the DS-15, but I'm not getting a ping back. Can you check and restore the connection if it's down?
I will look, Charlie.
Hey. Moses?
Brains.
What?
No, he's right. It's a Kane brain vat. Biocomputers. The base's primary servers.
They do not hum.
They're offline. No wonder we couldn't connect back.
That one looks more than offline. It looks dead.
It's the same plant-like growth we saw in the ducts. Does that mean it's a contaminant?
Contaminant. Profit. Or reckoning.
Cool. What this? Alright, got an endoscope. Not sure how that helps me, but I got one. That one not connected. Alright, well, we know why. Because it was starting to become a person. What do I do with this thing? Can we look inside my bum? I mean, yeah, you can. I'm not sure that was the purpose of it.
This one is wrong.
A tumor. Like ourselves.
He's right. It is a tumor. It's stopping the node from functioning.
So, the bear's gonna have to remove it.
Cool. Remove foreign material from thing. Right?
Okay, Mose. You can do this.
I am a very smart bear now.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Let's save this before I fuck up the brain. Okay.
Select latching for further examination.
Intracranial foreign body latching scan. Select latching for further okay, well, let's do this in order, I suppose. Seems fine. I think. Nice.
Stimulating.
Sent me to 3.
Stimulating.
Send me back to 1.
Stimulating. Stimulating.
6.
Stimulating flight.
5.
Stimulating flight. Stimulating flight.
Okay, so we have lightning bolt, half moon, I guess, Venn diagram. Lightning bolt. Venn diagram. Half moon. Okay. You think you do this in?
Select latching for further examination.
So if I stimulate this,
Stimulating flight.
sends me to 3. Then I do this.
Shunting successful.
And I go back to 1. Sever it?
Severing successful.
Okay. Then 2 sent me to 6.
Stimulating flight.
Then I shunt it.
Shunting successful.
I go back to 2. Sever it.
Severing successful.
Then 4 goes to 5.
Stimulating flight. Shunting successful. Success. Ore and blood supply terminated.
Mose, you're amazing.
For a bear.
I am very small
For a
for
person,
bear.
I think.
Clean that processing unit. Pudding.
Now I should be able to connect to this bastard.
Clean that processing unit. Boot up complete. All pathways open for connection.
Here we go. All right. Who wants to go home?
We will leave soon.
Will we?
Uh-oh. Oh, that's okay. No! Shit! Oh, goody.
The Fido just went dead.
What do you mean it went dead?
I mean, it just went dead.
Maybe the power systems are cycling up to...
Debris detected on collision course.
Not ideal. You get out of there. Where do you want me to go? Oh shit. Oh, she's dead. Killed us so hard, we've started a different life. Hell are we?
Mac! We are 100% unpacking this stuff today!
This is before she's had her cybernetics.
Mac?
Or her. I called them cybernetics. Her eye implants.
Typical. Series 3 operator. Mac's dad never made 3. He never had a family like this either. He always said, careful what you take on. Get too much, you tempt fate. I keep telling him, that's just old man and the sea paranoia.
Your applicant, signee number, all that. Salvage operation that. After careful review of your application, including the comprehensive salvage plan, environmental impact assessment, safety protocols, and insurance information, we are pleased to inform you that your request for the ocean salvage barge license that has been approved. We are impressed by the thoroughness and commitment to responsible salvage operations demonstrated in your application. It is evident that your team possesses the expertise and dedication necessary to ensure the preservation of marine ecosystems and the recovery of significant refuse. Okay. Then cinnamon and aniseed and various other smelly things. I don't know what this is. Bird. Is this where we were going? Weird that Kane sent us to do a salvage operation if they were planning on scuttling
them. So fast.
Horrible CG,
All you have
CG
to do
child.
Is blink.
Chapter. Story's end? Oh, chapter 3? No. What story ends on chapter 3? It's like the middle of it. I'm okay.
Charlie is okay.
I've been better.
Charlie is okay.
Moses. What?
Charlie?
Mac, I'm here. I'm okay.
I think I'm okay.
What happened?
I don't know. An explosion, I think.
You reinstated the procedure to destroy the facility.
Oh, awesome.
A procedure many gave their lives to stop.
Well, you're a lot more coherent suddenly.
The detonation removed something. Some kind of inhibiting. I have not been myself for some time, I do not think.
Mac? Moses? Where are you? Are you hurt?
Moses is unharmed. Moses is alone.
I'm in this dig site, or whatever the hell it is. I'm not hurt, but it's flooding bad in here.
Again?
I think this whole place is about to vanish.
Fido's done for too. It's wrecked and...
Warning. Asset integrity compromised.
Oh, goody.
Energy reserves near 20%.
My suit's damaged. Losing power. I think I'm in trouble.
You never should have come here.
Correct.
We have that in common.
Okay. Alright. Cool. Rover's mechanical arms shudder in their crushed state, irrevocably crippled after the cacophonous conclusion. The proposed escape vehicle from this watery grave is all but lost. What do you mean all but lost? It just seems like it's just straight up lost.
Rover's basically crushed. We're not going anywhere in this.
Warning. Dive suit integrity compromised.
I heard you the first time.
Reserves below 20%.
So we need another way out. You're running out of time. I can help you, but there is a price.
And what's that?
$20?
I have been here. I can't remember how long. Trapped. Help me, and I will help you.
What are you?
So, what? We find you, you get us out of here?
That is my offer.
And how are you going to do that, exactly?
There is another drone. The Kalan. I know where it is, how to access it. Free me, and I will take us all to it.
Moses and I can work on finding this guy, wherever he is. Charlie, you work on getting back inside.
Energy reserves below 20%.
God damn it.
And make it quick.
Stop talking to me then.
Mac, look at this.
You were right. They were digging. That's a boring machine.
Sure is boring.
If you are at the dig site, then you are near the Legacy base. The first installation.
You mean Site Alpha?
Yes. Precisely.
How did you know that name, Charlie?
You've been reading all the things.
On the computers down here, for the mining setup.
Warning. Energy reserves below 15%.
Not ideal.
I have to keep moving.
Fuck.
Warning. No survey data found. Operation inhibited.
Survey data?
Warning. Energy reserves below 15%.
Alright, let's decouple from there then. Give me that back. I get past you.
Heavy on the central apparatus. 113A. Connection established.
Okay, good.
Warning. Energy reserves below 15%.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, not so good. Should be able to get the core sample out, though.
Well, I won't be able to, but I know someone who can. Core sampler. This is used in mining operations to core out rock analysis samples. The internal capacitor powers a mini laser fusion jet of superheated matter along a narrow cutting plane. The housing hasn't stood up to the elements and is coming apart at the seams. Mac could probably help it along. Mac, help it along. Oh, shit. Mac's
The
not-
umbilical's gone. No way back to the mule.
Your only choice is to go deeper. I do not envy you.
Thanks. Okay, let me just rip this apart first. Alright, well, I got a laser out of it. That's pretty cool. This brings back some unpleasant memories of motion trackers and dark corridors. Microfusion laser. I busted open the core sampler and tore out this gizmo. It's a little small, but it could probably cut through any nasties we encounter. Slice and dice a locking bolt and still fry up a sausage for breakfast. Right, why do I have all these things? I don't think any of these helped. At least that guy is shut up.
This whole place is coming down.
You must enter the temple. You have no other choice.
Right.
The temple? Temple to what?
It doesn't matter. Get out of there, Mac.
Great day I'm having here. This temple, or whatever the hell it is, it's through here.
Mac, hurry.
Can I melt it? Is that what we're going for?
Well, Kane, damn it.
Language, Mac.
What happened?
I dropped it.
I dropped the laser. Hold on.
feel around for it. Okay, there it is. I don't know what you want me to do with this thing. This thing? Yeah, I don't know what to do there. Alright, what's the bear up to? Oh, well, the brain's pretty fun. Oh, what the fuck? Run away, run away!
Scary things.
Okay. Yeah, weird, horrible, spidery things.
What the hell was that?
Charlie Mac.
I don't know what it is. Some dark truth of this place. One of many. I have only heard it.
Scary things. Safer here.
Moses, you have to start moving.
Safer here. Safer here.
Its cries. They are wrong. I would hear them far away.
Stay here. Stay here.
I know you're scared, sweetheart. I am too. But we need your help. Please. Mose, we can't make it out of here without you.
Moses is brave. Moses is strong.
Correct. Alright. Well, that was pretty fucked up. Ugh. What is this? Okay, I can give that to your man. Is that a boob? Don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. It's fun looking at myself. Such a dirty little toy. Gross. Right, if I give that to him, maybe he can direct. Okay. I have a lens. My old draftee buds and I use a lens like this, a flashing light to communicate over long distance at night and frying ants during the day.
Well, it worked. Believe it or not, the lock's cut open.
Mac must hurry.
Hurry up, please. crap. you're ready. Okay, I think we're all right.
Whoa.
Loud noises.
Tell me about it.
What happened? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Got through the door, right as the dig site collapsed behind me. Made it. Barely.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Where are you now?
Give me a second.
Protrusions. Ribbed protrusions the color of curdled dairy seesaw along the walls, a carved simulacrum of gills and fish scales. Bioluminescent algae. The bespeckled carpet of bioluminescent lights bleeds out from the carved cavity, birthing coral-like growths from where the light pools into alcoves and bends around nooks. Birthing gateway. Gargantuan stone torso rears up from the ground, its belly bent open to allow travel through toothed ribs. A disquieting maternal aura emanates from the sculpture. A Caesarean passageway promising a contrived rebirth for those who emerge and unbirth for those who enter. Is that what's happening? Like unbirthing?
Oh, jeez. That is a long drop.
Distance to bottom of crevice is incalculable.
Right.
Well, that makes me feel better.
What are you going to do?
Gotta get across, obviously. Need to bridge the gap. Somehow.
Right. What? What the fuck am I looking at? Alright, I don't know about any of this. Find something that displays a palisade. A jagged palisade has been constructed around this platform, both it and the floor built from the aged and rotting wood, seemingly much older than the recent intrusion of modern Kane infrastructure. That's not exactly surprising. There's wood down here at the very bottom of the fucking ocean. Twisted bridge, the splintered remains of a modern bridge, subjected to some catastrophe or sabotage. Alright. Mac is at least safe, somewhat, for now. What's going on with Charlotte? Okay. Can I use this for survey data now then? That connects to it.
Extraction achieved. Mobile mining platform active. Warning. Dive suit energy reserves diminished.
Oh, great.
What is it?
I found some kind of mobile mining rig. It was dead, so I powered it with my suit.
You don't have much power left, Charlie.
Exactly. But I did get it running.
Stand by. Analyzing core sample. Alert. Mining survey data received.
Daniel Tang, Gunderson, maintenance crew, work log. Roger wants me to cap the entrance diameter 18 feet. Makes sense. Downright logical. I'll round it up to 20 and create a little more wiggle room. Log. I can hear him scraping away as he works. Although I was supposed to leave hours ago, it's the least I can do to stay with him and offer my support. I've stopped trying to adjust the boring machine because I know the Geo team is working on finding the precious core frequencies that will allow us to progress, but that procedure will take several months. Despite this, I don't regret my choices. The universe is a harsh and unforgiving place. If we're not the ones struggling, someone else will likely be. That's just how it goes. Hey, what are you talking about? Okay, well, we have some survey data. Survey data. Well, the machine has analyzed the rock specimen. Guess we need to find something to read the data, and that sizable boring apparatus may be just the ticket we're looking for. Look at the size of this fucking boring thing. Trachyballistic composition detected. I want to change this to.
Warning. Calibration error.
Okay.
Warning. Calibration error.
It would help if I had any idea what numbers I was supposed to use. Put me back to 0. Okay. I'm just wondering, do I actually have to match this, or will I be told what the fucking numbers are? And also, which one am I matching? I think there was anything in the data log that would tell me anything. Like, I don't think you're meant to brute force this. We must figure it out somewhere.
scary things? No scary things. Yet.
The creature from the brain. Whatever it is, you likely have not seen the last of it.
Oh, thanks.
I am brave and strong.
I hope so, my friend. I hope so. For both our sakes.
This door is locked. This door is extra locked.
It's very locked.
I hear you, Moses. I hear you. Just outside. Just outside. This is my lab.
Great. Work on getting him out of there. I'm on my way.
My Mac.
You are not on your way at all, Mac. Right, shit is locked. Do anything with you? That needs something to twist it, I'd imagine. Nice. And that's on fire, which is obviously a problem. Fire and genetic storage, fire and sequencer lab, life support.
Please select subsystem.
Fuck me. This one. Okay, I have no idea. No movement today. Oh, that's me. There I am. I've got a microphone. Locked. Broadcasting audio to artifact storage. Yep. There's not really much that can be done here. Probably need to play audio.
You are in artifact storage.
Well, at least this one's not a restricted area. He's a Simpson anthropologist personal log. Reggie used to spend his days at my feet, and now he sits on my desk. In a well-deserved position of prominence. He will always be my most cherished possession. After all, the loyal pup was awarded to me by Cain himself upon his glorious rebirth. Report. The anthropological laboratory is well stocked as my choker position demands. The specimens are mostly well preserved. My assistant is an adequate aid and welcome company despite some squeamishness on his part. I've begun analyzing the samples, starting with the 3 sets of human remains discovered in the ocean floor during construction of the thermal reactor. Low temperatures aided in their preservation. Initial dating puts them in the late 20th century, with clothing suggesting Soviet military personnel circa the 1980s. Cause of death has not been established conclusively, but there are signs of malnutrition and starvation. I'll perform a dissection to study their diet after this recording, then I will begin an initial pass on the anthropological specimens supplied by Dr. Moon. There's a definite incongruence with the specimens received by Baron, which appear to be much older. Personal log. I've looked into the signal that drew Kane Corporation to this place. The instruction set is naval, using defunct Soviet encryption on a ULF 12 seconds repeating. How could the signal emanate from the bottom of the Pacific 150 years after the fall of the Soviet Union? Irrelevant to my research, but fascinating. The message requests the evacuation of 32 crew in good health. Judging by the 3 fellows I've been studying, help never came. Other news, my relationship with the new assistant is deteriorating. He recoiled in disgust when he saw Reggie, horrified that I'd put the dog on display. Bizarre that a man who works with human remains is bothered by a beautiful work of animal taxidermy. Nevertheless, I've noted to discuss the matter with management and church officials. Personal log. I have been asked to break bread with Celaya on Cane Day. Reggie, this calls for a real celebration. Message to Celaya. We retrieved patient numbers. Although the infection had rendered him unconscious by the time we found him, we placed him in a hyperbaric chamber for further study. He claims to have no memory of his infection vector. The medics don't know if his condition is contagious, so they are taking all possible precautions. Initial scans show his brain is in a state of constant activity that looks like dreaming. We're going to jury-rig some devices to record his thoughts. What worries us most is that the infection is dissolving his biomatter. Hair, skin, and muscle are falling to the floor. Several of his organs are failing. Further expeditions into the well have been halted until we know more. You think that's the guy behind the door? Personal log. Numbers' affliction is morbidly fascinating. I've spent nights watching his body's slow deterioration through the glass portals. I even catch myself speaking to him when we're alone, airing my frustrations as if he were my therapist. I didn't expect to find therapeutic sanctuary in the disintegrating miracle that is my grouchy former assistant. Wow. But here we are. So you didn't get along with your assistant and you turned them into a patient. Subject. Test subject. Kane delivers when all seems lost. Personal log. Over the past year, most of his body mass has sloughed off. Gross. But his brain and nervous system remain intact. They appear to be functioning normally, although they are sending and receiving ghost signals. He seems blissfully unaware of his predicament. Thanks to this horrific miracle of biology, we have resumed efforts to record his thoughts. If we can make sense of the data, we may gain some insight into his affliction. First recording should be ready within the hour. Message to Salaya. Salaya, I know you wanted to be kept personally abreast of any new development with our patient. The first recordings of numbers are possibly more astounding than his physical condition. He's remained fully cognizant, so he knows exactly what's going on. At the same time, he appears to be experiencing some confusion surrounding his memories, which he already mentioned when he was first quarantined. We've requested that a relevant specialist be sent here to help us. Until then, we'll keep monitoring and recording. Personal log. I continue to visit him whenever I can. Somehow, even when I was talking to my dog, I didn't realize how desperate I was for companionship. Shock of his condition, life pared down to a fragile network of signals, has forced me to admit how far away from everything I feel. Trapped in this claustrophobic complex at the bottom of the ocean, working toward... what, exactly? Personal log. Dr. Herfest has concluded that Numbers' visions are real memories, but they are bleeding into him from an external source. He is inheriting the memories from something. The notion is unsettling, but we can't deny that Numbers' memories frequently corroborate new findings to which he is not privy. Does he understand that these memories are not his own, or is he beginning to think they're his real memories? Is he trapped in those moments? Message to Salaya. Dr. Herfest has identified the cause of Numbers' condition, foreign microbes resembling a fungal growth in his brain. Dr. Moon codified the microbes as a more complex strain of PS-139. As I'm sure you know, a protoform of PS-139 is what drew Kane here in the first place, and why the original alpha base was built. Meanwhile, we are investigating ways to establish a continuous feed of his thoughts so he can talk to us directly. Is it strange that I've come to see him as a friend despite his condition? No, you subjected him to this. You're horrible. Think about what it would be like to experience other people's memories as my own. What happens to your sense of self when you feel like you've lived 100 lives? Personal log. The doctor is waxing poetic about an arrowhead that is the source of the infection. I'm surrounded by idiots. I miss peaceful strolls to commune with the father and watch the light show. At least he understands. Message from Salaya. Liza, you are too close to the subject, and this project has exceeded your scope of expertise. I've put in a formal request with corporate for your transfer off the mute. Personal log. Reggie, what am I to do? See the taxidermy dog anywhere?
Pieces and parts. This would be a fun puzzle.
An apt analogy, my friend. A puzzle solved too late.
Mac, are you seeing this? Look at the artifacts. The stone, it's like the one we saw before, but the symbol.
It's Soviet Russian. What the hell?
Hope loved puzzles.
Banner. The soiled red banner is coated in grime and reeks of damp decay. Portions of the fiber have been cut away, leaving pockmarks in the material, but the red star badge insignia stitched in gold thread still stands proud. Iron sheeting. A warped sheet of corrugated iron tinted with rust and bearing the symbols Cyrillics 555. Interesting. Metallic plate riddled with corrosion. Orphan structure of a vessel. The paint on the embossed emblem has chipped and faded with age, but the words Red Fleet are legible. Although Red Fleet is not written in English, it's written in, I assume, Russian. Russian lad. Or Soviet lad, I suppose I should say. Not necessarily Russian. Signal of some kind. No idea. Just be a picture of the ocean. No entries. Okay, looks like they're just pictures of the stone. What stone was she talking about anyway? I think maybe I've gotten here out of order. I think we found whatever stone they're talking about. Well, there's Reggie. That's pretty fucked up. I mean, it's almost certainly Reggie that's in the back room we're trying to get into.
Mortuary cabinet
Jesus.
open. Resealed to avoid thawing.
Charlie, look at the uniforms.
Yeah, they're Soviet too.
Comrade Kirill, you must commandeer 3 suits from the locked storage. First, locate the thermite ingredients, potassium, ferric oxide, and alum. They'd say aluminium, but okay. Then meet me in the pantry. Alright. Got an inventory tag. Not sure what that's gonna do for me. Then we have this. I can't access that. Why can't I take this with me? Alright, potassium, ferric oxide, and aluminium. I also have a lighter.
Oh no, Charlie Mac. Scary things.
I see it, baby. It's okay.
That's the creature that came out of the brain vat tumor. Its cries.
I do not like this.
Yeah, same.
Needs a way around it. There is no alternate route, I'm afraid.
Then he has to move it.
Move it.
I'm fucking going in there. Okay. Where are these rats getting any food to eat? But there are corpses all over the place. I suppose they're managing that way. Fire melts stuff. This looks fun to chew, even though it smells like toes. But oh, I do wish I could take just a little bite. Scoot. Okay. I think we're actually gonna call it there for today. I actually wanted to call it at this is our latest one. I wanted to call it at the start of chapter 3, but I got a little bit too engrossed in it. Anyway. So, we're probably pretty early in chapter 3. We have now lost many ways of escaping from this place. We may not actually be able to get out. Who knows? Hopefully we will. Anyway. That will be it from me for tonight, though. We'll be back with more Stasis next week, Thursday. Or although I might play some of it on the weekend, I'm not sure yet. Because I'm quite, quite keen to actually play a lot more of it. Anyway, tomorrow we're going to be doing another entry in my impression series for Foley Plays Games a Bit. We're going to be playing newly released games for a little bit. We're going to be playing Cocoon, which is from the creative directors behind Limbo and Inside. It's going to be a pretty fun puzzle game, and from what I've seen, critical reception of it, it's quite good. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be tomorrow evening. Saturday, we're continuing the other Foley Fable that's ongoing, just Master Detective Archives Rain Code. I am not sure. We are either halfway through that game or near the end of that game. I don't know. Because it sure feels like the story's wrapping up. But the How Long to Beat tells me there's 6 chapters in the game. And and we've just moved into chapter 4. So yeah, either they're counting the prologue and chapter 0 as chapters, in which case this would be the last chapter, or there's still a whole lot of bullshit still to happen in that game. Anyway, and then Sunday we'll have the weekly news recap, and then I might also stream more of Bone Totem on Sunday. I haven't decided yet. Thinking about it. Anyway, thank you for keeping me company this evening. If you want to catch up on previous entries for Bone Totem or the other Stasis games, Stasis, Kane, you can find those over on YouTube, youtube.com/Doomtrain5, as well as all the Foley Fables, all the Foley Plays Games a Bit, all of the just regular Let's Plays, and lots of videos that I did before I started streaming as well, so like the pre-recorded things as well. There's a lot of stuff over on the YouTube channel. Right, I'm gonna head off, hopefully see you tomorrow for Cocoon. Have a good one.